So trade recap. So going to the day, I wanted to see NQ take all-time highs. Pretty simple why. We're trading strongly away from weekly open. YM took these range highs, and YM is on its way to all-time high, but not there yet. But the main reason is if we take a look at ES already took all-time highs. See here, took all-time highs. And once we took all-time highs, we just entered retracement, right? This goes back to the string switching I was talking about. If you saw that video, look at the asset that sweeps. ES sweeps all-time highs. What do we enter? We enter retracement, not reversal. So what can we expect? This SMT is not going to hold. So what is NQ going to do? NQ is also going to take all-time highs. Now what do we do? This is a cycle. What we do is we pay attention to NQ. What phase of price is NQ going to enter after taking all-time highs? If it enters retracement or consolidation and not reversal, then we can assume that YM will also take all-time highs, right? But if NQ enters reversal, then we can assume that SMT will hold. So it all ties back to that video. But let's get into today. So trading away from weekly open, we're getting expansion, right? And yesterday's daily candle was very nice expansion. And overnight, right? We get expansion yesterday, and overnight, what do we get? We just get consolidation, right? So what does this go back to? String switching, consolidation, or retracement. What does that mean? We're probably going to continue expansion. I mean, I tell you this stuff for a reason, man. This shit happens every day. We enter consolidation overnight. It's a continuation signature. So at 4 a.m., NQ manipulates the low of the consolidation range. I believe we had an SMT somewhere with this consolidation. I don't remember. I thought we did. Maybe we didn't. Maybe I'm tripping. Because we didn't get this SMT until... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, this is the SMT I'm talking about, I think. So, what was it? This one? Yeah. So, this one. Alright. So, we got this SMT. We swept low of the range, so we can expect at least high of the range, right? Now, this is where price action got a little bit tricky. But if you take my advice and just focus on 10 a.m., you wouldn't have been confused today, right? So looking at the 4 hour, this looks super simple, right? Clear expansion. But in real time, market opens, we get this manipulation, and we were struggling to expand back up, right? So the 4 hour was actually looking like it was putting in a C3. I mean a C2, sorry. But waiting for 10 a.m., what happens? We get the continuation on the 4 hour, clear expansion, right? So that's why waiting for 10 a.m. is often going to be your best option, especially when you have 10 a.m. news. Now let's get into, let's hop on the 4 hour. So overall, we had this SMT that I just talked about on the hourly, which is also a 4 hour SMT into this 4 hour fair value gap. So we had an SMT with this 4 hour low and also this fair value gap. Okay. We had an SMT with this 4 hour, the 2 o'clock. YM took 2 o'clock. And then we also had an SMT with this 6 o'clock 4 hour. So once we have these SMTs, no reason for us to come any lower, right? We should just expand. So if we pop down in the 15 minute, let's see, where's this candle at? Right here. Okay. So we have an SMT right here with a 930 low. And then we also had a previous SMT at 10 o'clock with a 10 o'clock candle, right? So let's hop into my entries. All right. So I took 1 loss and I took 2 wins. The 2 wins ate the loss by a lot. They both were almost 3 hour. You can do the math on that. But yeah, first entry. So I low-key forgot we had news at 10 a.m. I almost got in at 10 a.m. I'm not gonna lie. I almost forgot. But then we get this strong manipulation, right? So once we get this strong manipulation, we form this SMT. And once we form this SMT, I'm like, okay, we're just gonna probably just expand, right? So I enter off this bullish reaction off this 1 minute fair value gap that's been holding. And yeah, target all-time highs. Stop was, I think it was a little bit lower, but yeah, I do end up getting stopped out, but that doesn't invalidate my trade, right? Because my true invalidation for this trade is really not so down here, but it's really right here, right? If but I couldn't put my stop loss here because that's a low RR. So my trade wasn't invalidated. We create this 15-minute SMT, and we get this nice little bullish candle into this for value gap. I entered off this right here, the opening of this bullish candle, and then I also added to my position once we closed back above 10 o'clock open. So bought here, we get this inverse value gap on the 1 minute, and we also close above 10 o'clock. And my fill was here because once this candle opened, I did want to see us tap back in this inverse value gap, and I bought right around there. Yeah, pretty simple trade today. Price action was pretty interesting this week. This was a week where market experience is really what's going to save you. There's a lot of people who are red this week, so if you're red this week, don't trip about it. I'm up, obviously. Like, the only traders that are really up are really people who have been trading for a while, right? Like, there's very little people who don't have that much market experience who are up this week. Most people who don't have a lot of market experience are down, okay? Garrett, I'm pretty sure Garrett's definitely up. Garrett's up. He's been trading for I think he's been trading for 5 years or something, or maybe even 8 years, honestly. He's been trading for a while. I'm up. I've been trading for almost 4 years now. Honestly, that's all I know of. I don't follow any other traders, and also I haven't been on social media for the last day or two. So yeah, pretty simple trade today. As long as you wait till 10 a.m., you were good. And yeah, that's really it for today. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. And yeah.